All right, guys, let me know if you can hear my voice and you can see my screen, and we can get started with this. Yeah, okay, great. Okay, so go to HQ webinar, have a look at this. I cannot believe this. It says it's live. Okay, when I go to start recording, it doesn't let me. If I go to share my screen or share anything, it says you've got to start the webinar. I mean, seriously, what the hell is wrong with that? I'll have to leave it open for the other people in case anybody else comes in, but right now there's only 2 of you, so anyway, we'll go ahead. Right, so what I want to do first is these webinar dates for this week. Okay, I've put down every day this week. I will be adjusting the times and the date, and maybe the date. I will be adjusting the time for certain, maybe the date as well. Okay, this is not my GoToWebinar account. It's from a friend, Chris Jenkins. I need to talk to him first. I've got it here for emergencies in case I ever need it, like situation like today. So I need to talk to him and then make sure that he doesn't have any sort of conflicting times that he was going to do any webinars as well. So that's how it's going to work. What I usually do when we have a new tool is we will do a week of webinars, okay? Sometimes I kind of put it off for a few weeks so that we can start to get some data, some information, some updates done and stuff like that. But this has been pretty quick because I've actually been using these Chrome extensions in this format for years. Okay, it's been working for years. I never ever thought I would sell this. In fact, I remember saying to Chris, here, have a look at what we're doing here with this, and showing him some results. And I told him I'm never going to sell this ever. This is like a secret weapon that just gives me a massive advantage. But it comes to the point that actually once I've started to build this, I'm happy that we built it, and I want to take it as far as possible. So there's a whole bunch of updates being done overnight as well, last night, that you need to be aware of, and I'll cover that as well today. Anyway, let's come into these slides. Now, what I want to cover today is just some basic things about picking a winning topic. That's the key to everything, okay? Absolute key to everything. If you've got a winning topic for your Chrome extension, then you'll be able to promote it. You'll be able to attract people coming in from the Chrome store, and you will be able to, you know, easily rank it for keywords that might have traffic, rather than something that is, you know, just not that popular, which kind of stands to reason. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you in the chat box a link to these slides. Now, usually what I do is I will use one slide for each day, and I will just keep building it up. So by the end of it, it's almost like we've got a whole course in there. I think what I'm going to do different this time is I will do a new one for each day that we do, and for each topic that we do. Another thing as well is this is likely to go on more than 5 days, okay? If you miss any, then yes, there will be replays. The replays will be inside the member area. The reason it's likely to go over 5 days is because we've got a lot to cover if we really want to cover it properly. I have to try and get like 5 years of experience into 5 days of webinar, which I can condense, but I don't want to. I want to give you as much as I can so that you can get the best success, because that is going to help me in the end as well. Helps me to sell it if I can get good testimonials from you guys, so that I can put those into the sales pages and I can put them into my promotions as well. Okay, so it's a win-win for everybody. Here's the thing though, it's so super easy. It's almost unbelievable. And if I probably if I hadn't built the LeadBlasta application here, I would never know what I was sitting on. In fact, I sat on this for 4 years, and I had some idea, but I had no idea how much I didn't know until we started to build these out in the last couple of weeks. Okay, so powerful stuff. Anyway, let's just go and share this slides in here, and we'll do a new one every day. And under the webinar will be an embedded version of this under the webinar. Okay. So everything that I've covered in that day's webinar will be in its own slides underneath the webinar replay embedded, and that way you can easily find what you're looking for instead of having like 30 or 40 slides to go through if it's over 5 or 7 or 8 days, wherever it might be. All right, so I'll wait for a minute. Keith, no, I just mentioned the member areas, really like the download page. Let me just go and find it. I tell you what, we had some issues. We had some issues with this, and we found out it was kind of weird issue that we had. When we are sending the automated email, because we had HTTPS and not HTTP, it wasn't, a lot of people could not connect for some reason, okay? And we discovered this, so we had to put in a plugin called Really Simple SSL to make everything work. I'm not sure what happened there. I need to get one of my tech guys to have a look at that. But here's what I call the member area. It's just this thank you page here. I don't have any member software yet. We'll probably build one, or we will put inside the LeadBlasta app. But for now, this is what we got. Now, usually I will share widely what we are doing here because it's really relevant to what we're doing with LeadBlasta. I mean, nobody can really copy it, if you see what I mean, unless they got the tools that I'm talking about. And here are often my tools. So if I'm talking about nudging stuff into page 1 from page 3 and page 4 with some high retention video views, they kind of need to use one of my tools unless they know of other tools to use as well. So I don't have any particular locked up member area right now. Okay. So you will see in here, you got important notes, okay? You got some tutorial videos. I need to go and check these. I asked her to add these the other day, but I didn't check that she added all of them. Ignore this stuff down here as we go through, and if I start to use some tools, I might put some information in here and give you a discount if you want to purchase anything that I'm talking about, like VidCurate Alpha or VidAttack Alpha, etc. And here we will put in the webinar replays, okay? And here, if you need any support, you just contact us from there. Okay, so it's leadblasta.com/ty for thank you, abbreviated for thank you. Okay, so that's what I'll talk about the member area. Right, let's come back. Okay, here's what we know so far. These apps, they're very, very, very easy to build. Have you built any apps so far? Anybody built any apps so far? Not yet. Best to get started with one as soon as you can. Just anything, just get it started, and then you don't put it off. Once you see how easy it is, you'll start to use it. And as we're going through this, if you start to build, I'm going to build one in real time as we're going through this as well, so you can see how this is working for me as well, from start to finish. But the thing is, once you get started, and once you start to see traffic, once you start to see opt-ins, once you start to see results, then you will grasp the enormity of what we got here, because it really is freaking huge, what we've got here. If you can replicate what I have done with the YouTube SEO checklist, even if you get half of what we did there, and that's actually very, very conservative, because once we get into the promotional stuff, you will see how we can basically explode that traffic very, very quickly, very easily, and very cheaply as well. Traffic is a commodity, which you're going to learn in this course. Traffic is just a commodity. You can switch it on, you can switch it off. Okay, turn it on like a tap whenever you need it, and that means that we can really explode the amount of opt-ins that we can get. Okay, the main thing that we understand right now is it's converting really well. I'm getting about 20 to 25% conversions daily from the amount of traffic that is coming in to the amount of people opting in. Okay, so the sooner you get started, the better. But you can follow what I'm doing here. And by the end of this webinar, we will have a topic, or I will have a topic for me, and you have to go and do similar for yourself as well. Okay, so these apps are really easy to build. I mean, literally, you could do one in about 20 minutes if you know your topic, if you know your subject. If I was to sit here and do something like how to rank YouTube videos on Google, I could probably do that in about, it would take me longer form of just typing than it would be to get it out of my head. Okay, I could put together 12 to 15 items under one category and have that published within about 20 minutes. Okay, it doesn't have to be big, sort of long form ones that I did here. You can see we've got an opt-in form here. I've got to fill in my details again. We just had some updates. Just do this, subscribe. Okay, so when they subscribe, I redirect them. That's pretty cool. Okay, that gives them, takes them over to a blog post. So it doesn't have to be this kind of long form. Okay. This has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 or 10 modules here. There's nothing that says you have to do like 9 or 10 modules. You can do one module and 12 to 15 bullet points or items. That is perfectly fine. The key thing is that the topic is really popular. Okay, the topic is something that people want to use. That's what we're going to look at today. Okay, the second thing is that these are really easy to rank. I mean, stupidly easy to rank. It's unbelievable. Go back again, and you've probably seen me, if you've seen any videos I've been doing over the past 2 or 3 days, you've seen this multiple times, because I keep putting it out there because I can't believe what's actually happening here. So the what is YouTube SEO? You can see we're number 8. That's got 2,900 search volume. Okay, and we've got YouTube SEO in here, number 8. Okay, that's a very competitive keyword. Okay, and we've got YouTube for SEO. Let's do that one, number 7. Now, where am I getting these keywords from? Well, I went over to Adwords Suggest. I typed in YouTube SEO, and the first 3 that come up all got 2,900 search volume each. YouTube SEO, YouTube for SEO. What is YouTube SEO, and how do we do it? Well, basically, it started off by just creating some text on the Chrome Store description page. Okay, you've got 16,000 characters here to use, and all I did was this, and then I did something like 12 CTR video views. So click through from the search engines, watch the video about 90 to 100%. That's it. Okay, 12 times. It's as simple as that. And then those other related keywords start to rank as well. Okay. The thing is, what we're doing with the Video Tag Alpha approach, I will go into that in more detail in a couple of days, not in this webinar, but what we are really doing there is we are kickstarting. Okay, the combination of this easy to rank Chrome Web Store, okay, with Video Tag Alpha user behavior signals is a kickstart to get your rankings pretty quickly. Then the real traffic comes once you've got rankings, and then the user behavior signals from them is going to be a lot more than what we could do with Video Tag Alpha anyway. So just bear that in mind. It's a kickstart. You've got to have good content. You've got to have good topic, etc. And when the real traffic comes, if they like your content, they will stay on it, and those user behavior signals will be natural at that point. So how long they stay on your videos and how long they stay on your Chrome extensions, if they're sharing your Chrome extensions, etc. as well, all of that kind of happens from the natural traffic. And then the third thing is that we're getting really crazy, insane list building statistics. I mean, this is, that's just super fast, really fast. 422 opt-ins in about 14 days, 447. Right, that's just madness. Okay, so if you got 10 of them, at that point you would have like 4,470. That's almost a full-time living. If you were using that just for affiliate marketing, that's almost a full-time living if you had 10 of them, and that's in the space of 2 weeks. That's powerful. Okay, that's why I want to emphasize in this video series that you do not need big, long checklists like this. Okay, you do not need it, but if you got the time to do it, at least try and get 1 or 2 of them done. But you can start with the quick ones just to be able to get these out quickly so you can start getting traffic, etc. Okay, so that's what we know so far. There's probably a lot that we don't even know yet. Okay, it's just the start of the journey, but we've got a home run. And basically, this is the definition of easy marketing. I've never seen anything like this in all my time doing marketing. I've never ever seen anything as simple as this to get results. And here's the thing as well, it's really targeted, okay, which you're going to see today. Once you have your topic, then you can divide your topic into a lot of different ideas that you can create other apps for, so that you keep building in a very, very sort of targeted, narrow niche kind of way that other people can't do. There's a whole bunch of people like spending a fortune on solo ads. Okay, I don't know if you ever used solo ads. I hate them. Okay, I absolutely freaking hate them. Why? Because the people that are selling them, a lot of the time you cannot trust. They're a bunch of scumbags. They've ripped me off a few times. Secondly, they're really untargeted. Third, they scam. I mean, they go and build email lists from places like AdFly. Yeah, they go on like AdFly. You got these like bridge pages where you've got to opt in before you can go further and stuff like that. That is not list building. That is really untargeted. And even when they think they have something that is targeted, they've probably bought it from other solo ad vendors and stuff like that. But if I wanted to build an email list of people that are interested in just YouTube video SEO, for example, you can't find that in any solo ad vendor. They don't sell it. Okay, we might actually do something like that, build it into LeadBlasta that people can actually swap or sell sort of email blasts for each other, and that way you can swap traffic. Okay, that's a cool thing to do, and that's the beauty of what we're doing here, is that we can take it any direction that we want. We can take it as far as we want, as long as it's getting results. I will keep building it, okay? Because we're going to benefit from this. We can turn this into something really super powerful. It already is, but we can take it further as well. Okay, so this part is what we're doing it for. This is what we're all doing this for now. To get this kind of thing before, like I did a launch for a keyword tool called KGR Keyword Tool about 5-6 weeks ago. We actually sold about 500 copies on the front end, and you can see here from Warrior Plus, I've only got 271 commit, and there's 23 that unsubbed. Okay, that launch took me about a week to set up. It's a lot of work if you try to set up a launch. It's true that this is, these are buyers, which is a different sort of phenomenon altogether, but we can filter this into sort of buyers if we put in something like a very, very simple tripwire. When I put in my opt-in, when I filled in that opt-in form there, it took me to this page straight away. There's no reason why I couldn't have taken them to a simple offer for a $1 trial, and then I've got them on a buyers list. Okay, I just chose to put it here because I had spent days like building this out. And that's the other thing as well. I used to do product launches to build a list, and I used to do blogging. And this blog post here, it took me about 5 days, seriously, about 5 days to do this. Okay, and guess what? It's not ranking. It needs promotion that I'm going to have to spend a lot of time on. And you can see I've already spent a lot of time on this, huge amounts of time on this. Okay, and I've got no traffic. In comparison, this, this is the skeleton of that blog post. This is the skeleton. That blog post was built from this skeleton that I've got in here. And now we've got like 440 people opted in. Okay, I don't need to do blogging. I can now bypass blogging. I can now bypass that long, kind of laborious task that is kind of enjoyable when you're doing it, but you dread the thought of getting started with it because you know it's going to take a long time. And here's what inevitably happens almost every time with me. I get busy with other things. We have new softwares coming up, or we have things that we need to do, or there's just different things when you're building softwares and trying to maintain softwares, etc. There's always a bunch of stuff to do, and it will probably never ever get promoted properly. okay? So you never get back to it unless you're a full-time blogger and that's all you are doing. Then you probably never get back to it. So there's 5 days, you know, not wasted, but could have been spent doing something else that could have got me results, like building 5 of these. If I built just one of these a day, do you think I would get more results? Could I have got 2,000 people opted in by the time I finished this? I mean, that's a serious question. It sounds like BS and hype, but it's a serious question. That did actually take me 5 days, and this one did actually take me 1 day. Okay, so if I did one of these a day, would it result in 2,000 opt-ins by the time this one even gets traffic? I mean, that's seriously, that is major bypassing that we're doing now. And what you will see as well from the promotional stuff coming out from this is that I'm going to be using the angle that you can build targeted email lists really fast without needing complicated funnels. Now, the keyword there is complicated, okay? Complicated funnels, we don't need them. We don't need the click funnels that you pay $300 a month. There was one I promoted today from Seo for cloud funnels. That is a very good offer for 40 bucks. Really good offer for 40 bucks because it's just a script, as he calls it. You can put it on your own server, and it's got a lot of flexibility. I doubt it's going to be as powerful as ClickFunnels, but it's good enough for what you want to do. Alternatively, you can use you know, just simple WordPress plugins to create funnels. Okay, you can use things like InstaBuilder. The Pro version has funnels. You can use things like Thrive, which you can create your own funnels, etc. There's a whole ton of those kind of things about, but it doesn't have to be something that's really complicated. That's the point. All I would need to do here, in my opinion, okay, to get the same results from what I would get in a product launch is when I redirect to this page, is actually don't redirect here, redirect to something that's got, you know, a price point on it, and follow that up with the autoresponder using some case studies that shows people how to get results using specific tools that I've got that I can teach them how to get results with, so they can see over the shoulder getting results. And that's how it can work. Okay, so that's quick and easy. So you guys can actually do this as well with the LeadBlasta, because we know it's going to work. So you can show them case studies and you can earn like recurring commissions from it as well. Okay, so what I did with this as well is I set up the autoresponder to show them two parts case study. Okay, one part was setting up the video tag alpha to go and get rankings. The second part was the results, like those results I showed you. Okay, so that they can see how this was done. They learn something completely new as well, because nobody else is teaching about the sort of word match title optimization that I teach for that, and nobody else is teaching that if you put one link in the video description, that your video views will actually rank the web page. Okay, nobody else is talking about that because not many people know about it. So you can give them something very unique at the same time. Not many people know about LeadBlasta, so you can be showing them in real time, hi, look, it took me 20 minutes to do this, and this is the results. Wouldn't you like to get the same results? Screw solo ads, this is better, kind of thing. You take that kind of angle and you'll be okay. You will start to make sales. And we will be doing like trials at this as well at some point for people to come in with sort of, you know, not a big risk to get in. Anyway, let's come over here. Let's see if you got any questions at any point, let me know. Okay. Okay, so how to pick a winning topic. What I've done here is, this is the kind of thing that I would do. Okay, this is not the be all and end all. If you have other suggestions, you can let me know, and we can even build a checklist using this kind of thing and put some screenshots in there as well. Okay, this is the kind of stuff that I use. Okay, because it's just worked really well for me in the past. Okay, so I'll go through these one at a time. I'll try not to spend huge amounts of time because most of the stuff is pretty obvious, but just to give you an idea what I look for, so that you know what to look for yourself. You might pick up, you know, one or two real golden nuggets in here, probably will, that you can just bear in mind. Just take notes and remember what you think you want to remember, what you want to try. Okay, so the first one is Google. Okay, it's very simple in Google. What I normally do in here is look for the angles. Okay, so I've got my keyword, what is YouTube SEO? I need to do another app that's going to be about YouTube and SEO kind of thing, or at least SEO. So when I'm coming down here, I'm going to be looking for different angles. Like Brian Dean's how to rank your YouTube videos. Now we've already got YouTube SEO checklist. How to rank your videos in Google is the one that comes to mind straight away. That could be a good addition. So all I'm going to do as I go through this is I can make some notes. Okay, just take this one from over here. I've got this little sticky notes, and usually what I do is I will keep this on. If you find this in the Chrome store, okay, it's called sticky notes, and you can make it sit in your taskbar. I think it's actually a Chrome app, not an extension. And if you click on the green there, it will stay on top. So if I click anywhere else, it doesn't disappear. It's just easier to work with. Okay, so what I would normally do is I would come in here and I would put something like YouTube videos rank on Google. Okay, so that's the first one. And I know that it would take about 12 to 15 points, one category. It would take me about 25 minutes, 30 minutes maximum. Okay. Let's see what else. Getting started, optimizing video. How to hack YouTube SEO. You can go and have a look at these as well and see if you can, once you start digging deeper, get some more ideas. How to rank your videos start to finish. Okay, so here we go again. You can make that start to finish. Don't forget as well, these guys have actually done research. If you see something from Ahrefs, right, or you see something from Backlink or Search Engine Land, these are like top SEO guys, right? Neil Patel, they've already done the keyword research. You can literally pick out the keywords that they've been targeting, especially if it comes from a video. I bet you if I click through on here, he has a YouTube video. If I click through on that YouTube video, I can find out what tags and what keywords he's targeting really quickly, really easily. So you can actually skip the keyword research part by ripping off what they're doing, their hard work. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can use their expertise and their ideas because they are, their authorities. And you can do this in any niche as well. It can be anything for ClickBank products and all that kind of stuff as well. I'm just using what is, important to me because I have tools and softwares that do this kind of stuff as well. Okay, so when we come down, let's see if we get anything else. Okay, so all of these are guides, and then we've got this section down here, the related searches. Okay, how to rank videos fast. Okay, so that's a good one. Fast is a good modifier to use. You can see here YouTube SEO tool. Okay, so we've got tools. That's another checklist. Top 7 SEO tools, free SEO tools that you can use to rank quicker. That's going to get a lot of opt-ins, yeah. YouTube ranking factors. Okay, that's a cool one. Top 10 YouTube ranking factors you can't skip, that kind of thing. Metrics, SEO course, how SEO works, YouTube. Okay, but from that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ideas. Okay, actually 3 ideas. How to rank videos on Google, how to rank videos on Google fast, YouTube SEO tools, and YouTube SEO ranking factors. Okay, so that's 3 possibles, but there's a lot more. Okay, what I did in the slides in here is I actually did this a couple of days ago, and there's slightly different results. Okay, I found slightly different results. Here, what you can see is like YouTube SEO mistakes. So here's another one here. And this is how we can really compound these lists. Okay, and the compounding has got multiple benefits, absolutely multiple benefits. This one from Ahrefs, how to rank videos on Google. And then I'm going into the people also ask. Okay, so have I got people also ask up here? Yeah. Okay. Does video help with SEO? Just take it from the screenshots because I've probably put some arrows. What is YouTube channel authority is one of the questions. Okay, so we got like YouTube channel optimization. how to optimize your YouTube channel so that you can rank fast every time. That's a good title, that kind of thing. Ranking factors for YouTube channels, it's the same thing. And what you can do is just go through these people also ask as well. And look at what's happening these days. They're starting to embed videos in here. That can really increase your traffic as well, just because they start to embed videos in here. Okay, pretty cool. Right, so that's the Google one. Okay, so let's come down a little bit more. Okay, YouTube research, I'll cover that at the end. Okay, next one, Quora. I'm actually in Quora somewhere. No, yeah, okay. In Quora, YouTube video SEO. Here's the thing with this. When you're in Quora and you start to click through on some of these, okay, you're going to see a lot of questions. And again, a bunch of SEOs have probably already done some keyword research. A lot of people use Quora to be able to get traffic and to get rankings for these keywords, okay? When you're in a specific questions, you will always see this related questions, okay? What is YouTube SEO? How to optimize YouTube video? And you will sometimes pick up something that is really, really cool in here. And if you actually read some of their responses, you pick up even more. Again, you can even pick up some tips. And here, when we come to related questions again, you can see there's a whole bunch of different things in here, like YouTube SEO hacks. Even if I don't think that's too much different from what I've done with the checklist, I'm going to remember some modifiers like YouTube SEO hacks, okay? Because it's kind of cool. It makes people want to click through, okay? And that's basically what we can do. Let's see if I can find a couple of strategies from this. How to increase viewer and subscribers. Okay, that's a good one. This one can be curated content. If you don't actually have the case study yourself for this, which I don't, okay? Okay, so YouTube subscribers, here's what we can do with that. How to increase. Should you buy them? Keyword buy YouTube subscribers gets 9,000 searches per month. Okay, so this YouTube subscribers, what you can do is you can take the top tips, you can curate the top tips from all of those guys, like Backlinko and Neil Patel and some of the other YouTuber guys. Okay, and you can just put together maybe 10 or 20. Okay, it'll take a little bit of time to research, but it's okay. You're going to get that returned, or you can hire a VA to do that kind of stuff for you. Okay, and you can make one app here that covers how to increase. Should you buy them? Okay, and that gives you big volume keywords that you can target from one app. Okay, with one sort of broader topic rather than just one topic. Okay, let's see what else. What are the best Chrome extensions for for YouTube SEO? I think I should go and answer that. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to leave this for now. Okay, so that gives you an idea how we can use Quora. Let's have a look at some of the other ones. This one here is interesting. Question DB. Uh-oh. Okay, Question DB. This is basically where you can put in some questions. When you can put in a keyword, sorry, right? And you click on generate, and what it does is it actually searches for questions being asked in places like Reddit. If I open this up, you can see the source here is Reddit, okay? And you will see real questions that people are asking, okay? All you're doing with this, you're not going to get any search volumes or anything like that. You're just looking for ideas, okay? And if you spend, you know, like an hour going through all of these things for one particular topic, by the time you come out of this, you're going to have really comprehensive list that you can then start to sort of separate into different apps and stuff like that, or different app ideas. Here's another one, YouTube and Fiverr. Okay, it's a good one actually. This is, I'm telling you, it's a good one because I have done really well with this before. Okay, so YouTube, SEO, Fiverr, gigs. I actually used as a bonus for a promotion. I remember the first time I did this, and we did something like I think it was like $8,000 in commissions. It was a launch by Joshua Zamora, and I created what was essentially some Google Slides, okay? And on those Google Slides was just like 5 or 10 fiver gigs that I recommended. Sorry, my dog is really sort of distracting me right now. So these 5 or 10, I think it must have been about 10. So, and what I called it was lazy board SEO. Okay, I just put some kind of angle to it. Like if you're lazy and you're bored, this is the kind of stuff I do when I feel lazy and if I'm bored, and I go and find stuff that other people can do for me to rank my stuff fast because I'm lazy, kind of thing. That was the kind of angle I took with it. Okay, so I put together that sort of collection of them, and that worked really well. So when I did that promotion and we introduced that as a bonus, the sales started to fly in. Okay, it's incredible. It's kind of interesting to watch. And I think that was the first time I had ever done like an affiliate promotion where I earned that much money. It was almost like $10,000. I don't think I'd ever gone over 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 before that, and I was really shocked. And that's the power of using bonuses when you're doing those affiliate promotions. We will cover that a little bit later as well at some point. Probably won't be in this week of webinars, but we will cover that in regular webinars that we do, how to do those kind of things with the bonuses and affiliate promotions. So this is where you can get some good ideas from as well. Okay, so you can see as well, this just reminding me like Fiverr and YouTube SEO. Okay, and that can work. Okay, so let's have a look at some more. Okay, we've got Google SERPs we covered, Corey we covered, this one. Now Udemy, this one is good. This is really good. Where is Udemy? Okay, 10,000 results for YouTube video SEO. See here is the thing. We can see the topics and we can show more. Okay, here it's already giving us some ideas what we can do. We can sort it by the most reviewed. We can sort it by the most relevant, by the newest as well. Let's have a look at the newest, for example. Okay, so SEO for YouTube, rank videos higher using TubeBuddy. You could use that as a part or all of a Chrome app, just that one. Okay, just copy that. And I probably got so far about 5 ideas so far that I could create some decent apps from. There's probably stuff in here as well. See, the thing is with this as well, when you click through on these, you can actually see what their lessons are, and you can get even more ideas. Okay, so you can click on what you learn, viral video creation. There we go. Curate it. If you don't know how to do it, curate it. Get the experts. Let people know when they come into your Chrome store page. Hi, are you looking for how to create videos that go viral? Well, so was I, and this is what I had to do, and I had to go through this resource here, that one there, watch this video, this video, this video, and guess what? I've collected all the stuff that actually does work, and I put it in this little checklist. Install the checklist now and save yourself like hours of time. Okay, and that's how to do it. That is really effective. Okay, and then you're going to get a whole lot of ideas in here. I mean, they're doing it for you. They're doing the work for you. You can see 11 more sections, and there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Now I could go through this and start to probably get about another 4 or 5 from this. There's one that does stand out here, like Facebook video view ads. What I would do here is YouTube video ads. Okay, here's the thing about YouTube video ads that I know, okay, even without having to go and research anybody else, is that one, they rank your videos. Okay, why? Because they increase the watch time. Okay, and 2, they're really cheap. I mean, seriously cheap. I get 1 cent cost per view. Okay, 1 cent cost per view. I've got a checklist that does that, and I've actually got a tool, another tool called Adwords that's never been released, that automates this. Okay, so what I've got in here, YouTube ad checklist, I'll give you this. What I've got in here with the steps, etc. AdBlasta just asks you to put in your ad copy, to set your budget, and to put in your keywords, and it does all the other settings. You don't have to go through that. Okay, so if I was to show you the checklist here, oops, wrong one, remove this. You can see getting started, I've got these main sort of core things that you need to get started with. Campaign settings, this is what the way we used to have to do it, the way I used to have to do it before we built LeadBlasta. I would have to put a hyphen, okay? And it tells you the steps, okay? Now these steps can be a little bit daunting to a lot of people. There's a lot of steps in here. So what AdBlasta does is it does all those steps for you, and you just put in your ad copy, tell the software what your video is, the URL for your video, and set your budget and put some keywords, put your targeting, that's it. Really quick, really easy to be able to use. It's less confusing. It's like a PPC recipe. Okay, you just click a button and it happens. And that's how that works. Okay, so that's some good ideas that you can get from Udemy. Udemy is huge for this kind of stuff. You just seen how that can be really, really, really effective. Okay, next one is Social Animal and BuzzSumo. Social Animal, I think, Paul, you said it's not available anymore, yeah? You checked that one? Keyword Keg, yeah, Keyword Keg's awesome. I'll cover that in a second, actually. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. So I can give you my login for Social Animal to look at. Just remind me. People can, the thing is with Social Animal, let's just cover it quickly. Okay, so I've got in here YouTube SEO. And when we come down, it's the same thing like how to rank videos in 2019 and YouTube SEO 101, etc., etc. But there's some good things that you can pick up, like new tool shows tags for any YouTube video. Okay, so that's something you might want to check out. But look at the social shares here, right? And this can give you an idea about what's really popular. So we've already come across an idea for doing an app about YouTube SEO tools. So you can put like the best 10 YouTube SEO tools to rank your videos today. Okay, something like that. But it doesn't mean that you can't put another section where you put in some premium that you recommend. So for example, I might want to put in here, like this one here, or here's another two tools that I use that are not free, but they can save you a huge amount of time, and they can do stuff that no other YouTube SEO tool can do. And you can show them things like the VidCurate Alpha, for example, and point them to a case study where I got 50 page one rankings using VidCurate Alpha with one campaign that took me about 5 minutes to set up. Okay, the 50 page one rankings was for car insurance keywords, for every state in America. So it was like compare car insurance in Alabama, compare car insurance in Wyoming, Texas, New York. Every single one of them were ranking page one with a playlist using a tool within VidCurate Alpha called SEPcurate. And all we're doing there with that, it's not actually the rankings on the playlist it's going to do, that's not what the real power is. The real power with that is that we are associating that piece of content with all the other videos in those playlists, okay? Because what we do with SEPcurate is we take the top 10 results or top 15 or top 12, whatever you said, okay, for that particular search term, and then we insert your video at the top of the playlist on top of all of them. Okay, that's why it gets ranking so quick and so easy. That's how it can be done in one click. We just go and we have it automated, okay? And what it does then is it starts to associate your content with all of them, so with all those top ranking. You're using Google, you're using YouTube to create the content, in other words, okay? So you're building authority. That's where the real power of that comes in. 21 YouTube SEO tools to boost your video rankings. Well, there you go. I don't have to do the work. He's already done the work for me. You can put a few of your own so it doesn't look like a blatant ripoff, but somebody's already done the work, okay? Powerful stuff. Really quick and easy. That's Social Animal. The good thing about Social Animal as well is you can do some other stuff. You can view the sharers and see who's been sharing the content, okay? And you can connect with them. Say, hi, I've done a checklist. Some of these guys might be really influential. And if they do share it, then you can say to them, I'll give you a free copy of a checklist or whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe they will share it. Okay, so The other stuff you can do here, you can find influencers, you can get insights, etc. I don't know the tool that well. I bought it on AppSumo, and I haven't barely used it, but you can also do this with BuzzSumo as well. Okay, even the free version of BuzzSumo will give you some good ideas. So here you can see I've got, again, YouTube video SEO. Okay, YouTube launches video builder. That could be added into your tools to give it something different. Into your tools checklist, I should say. Best YouTube SEO for improving video ranking. 5 gig is getting so many shares. That's unusual. There's that guy again, 21 tools for video rankings. Okay, and you can just like dig around and find some ideas. Again, it's really easy. From all of those so far, the ones that I've used to the best effect is a Google search and Udemy. Okay, by far. Okay, Quora is kind of interesting as well, only because I know that I can go there and I can leave an answer and we can upvote our answer. We have a tool to upvote the answers. So you can put in like 40 Quora accounts and tell it to go and upvote with 21 accounts randomly, kind of thing. I might even add something like that into LeadBlasta, but we have got something similar in the actual feature updates that we did last night. I'll cover those in a second. Okay, now Pinterest, let's just cover these last two very quickly. Pinterest is interesting, really, really interesting. Okay, I've used this effectively as well. Not for any kind of checklist and stuff like that, but just to get ideas from what other people are doing, what other people are talking about. It's good for getting content ideas that I was using for the blog at one time. So you can see here like 25 best YouTube SEO tips. Now, I don't know yet. Is there a way that we can sort this out by which one gets traffic? I don't know. Maybe let's try. Maybe we can build a tool that will do exactly that. How do we sort it by traffic? Let's try and sepstat.com. There must be a way to do this. There has to be a tool that does this. Okay, let's put YouTube. Actually, let's do Pinterest.com. There's a way that we can dig deeper. So I actually just started to think about this right now. There must be a way we can do this. If I can do it, I will try and build it into LeadBlasta because this is super, super powerful. If we can find from Pinterest.com or Quora.com for that matter as well, any of those sites, which ones is driving the most traffic, then that is really huge. I think we can do it with the Ahrefs, but not Sepstat, but I don't have an Ahrefs account I can use right now. No, I can't find a way to do it. I'm not going to waste time. I'll think about this and come back to it a little bit later. Okay, so Pinterest actually is, you know, if you can just even scroll down here, you're going to get some great ideas. Okay, a lot of people put in infographics in here. Okay, they will put in infographics that they've already done the work. You could literally copy and paste from an infographic. 5 actionable SEO tips, 20 free tools, and there's huge amounts in here. 25 YouTube SEO tips for 2020. You can see how that works. Okay, that again, it will work in any niche if you want to do this. Like, let's see, keto diet, for example. I don't know what the situation is for products for keto diet, but I'm guessing that you could do, you know, something like this, keto diet foods, and break it down into categories and then put your items and stuff like that. What can I eat and stuff. I mean, these are huge niches. This is like massive traffic. Okay, you probably could build really, really fast email lists with this kind of thing. Keto cheat sheet. That's another keyword to use. Let's just do cheat sheet. See what we can find in Pinterest. You know, if you play around with that enough, you're going to be able to find a whole bunch of really good ideas that you can use. Anyway, let's come back. So last one here, Adwords Suggest. Now, Adwords Suggest is good because what they will do, they will tell you what is ranking for a particular keyword. You can also see where they're getting the backlinks from if you got the premium account with them. It's really cheap as well. Okay, it's really, really cheap. It's only, I think, about 15 bucks a month for the full version. Okay, but when you're in here, if I go into the dashboard in Adwords Suggest, let's see, let's go to overview. Where's the content one? Content ideas. I need to open that up. So we've got content ideas in here. And this can give you a whole bunch of ideas. And here's what's important here with this one is the social shares. This tells you what people are responding to beyond the Google search results, because Google will give you what it thinks is, you know, the most relevant results for that search term. But it doesn't mean that's the most popular content. Okay. A good case in point for that, a good way to think about this is when you're in YouTube and you have a look at the video views, okay, for a particular video. If you got something that's getting a lot of traffic, most of the traffic, I'm telling you, most of the traffic is coming from actually inside YouTube, not from any search results. Okay, Brian Dean's most popular video is like 1 million something views. He has like 48% of the traffic actually come from the suggested video. Okay, the kind of related videos on the right hand side. That's not from the Google search results. Okay, it's coming from that. So this is a good indication of something kind of similar. It's not exactly the same, but it can give you an indication of what is really interesting for people to go and see. So you can look at the social shares and get some ideas and see some keyword modifiers and ideas for copy as well, like 17 YouTube SEO optimization tips that work like magic. Okay, like work like magic. That's kind of got people's attention immediately. It's probably why it's got a lot of shares. Let's see what else is here. Traffic generating keywords, tips and tricks for better rankings. You can see how they're putting the copy together and why they're getting the clicks. Good headlines. You can find good ideas for headlines in here as well. So Adwords Suggest is very good. Even the free version is very, very good. Okay, for that. Let's see what else is here. All right, now YouTube research. Okay, let's go into YouTube. I've done a search here for YouTube video SEO. When we're looking at things like this, I mean, this is the SEO niche, so we know that the people who are ranking at the top for this kind of keyword, they've already done the keyword research. Okay, we don't have to do it. We can literally copy what they're doing. But another way to use this kind of interesting is by using the filters. Okay, so if I want to use the filters like find only the videos that have been uploaded today, okay, you can see this has been uploaded in the last 24 hours. YouTube SEO tips, how to rank first page of Google. I don't know if that's actual tips, but he's got a PDF in it. It might be worth checking out. And when we start to come down as well, you'll find some new stuff. And why this is important is because you can maybe find some angles that nobody else is really talking about yet. It's almost like, you know, it could be trending. It could be the start of a trend for some things that you can get some ideas. Also, what's interesting about this is you can see how competitive these are. I mean, every single day there's people putting up videos about how to rank videos on YouTube and stuff like that, how to rank videos on Google. So you can get some great ideas from that. But here's the tool that I like to use. Okay, I'm going to use my vid curate, and I'll show you why. You will see why straight away. Okay, so I've got my keyword in here, YouTube video SEO. Now what I can do with this is I can import all of them into a work dashboard where I can do a lot more with. What I like to do is I put in my search term here. Okay, and we can also do the filtering in here as well. If I want to find from today, I can do that. Okay, and I can build on it as well. So I can do the ones from today, maybe save 2 or 3 of them. Okay, and then I can come back and do another search, and I can do for the most viewed, and I can pick out 2 or 3 of them, and I can just keep building up little bits at a time. So let's do that. Let's try and do that so you can get an idea how we can use this effectively. And you can do this within YouTube. It's just going to be manual that you do this. Okay. So this one and this one, how to rank videos in YouTube, how to rank videos #1. Both of them are interested in. 3 steps to ranking. How to get subscribers. This one is good as well. Let's see what else. Okay, I'll take a look and see what he's got. Now this is kind of for research purposes. This is actually how I curated the YouTube SEO checklist. I used this tool for that, so that I can dig deeper. Pro tips, earnings and search ranking. It's got stuff about making money. That's always hugely popular on YouTube, so it would be popular everywhere else as well. Okay, so say for example I'm taking these ones. I'm going to import this selected data in here, and then I can come back and do the same search. I'll put in here YouTube SEO, and this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a filter just for today or just for the last week. Okay, you can do both, and then we can click on the search. Okay, if you've got this, you need to put in multiple YouTube API keys. Okay, sometimes your quota will be up, but you can put in multiple keys in here. Okay, so it will just go to the next API. So if you get something like no results found, just click it again. As long as you got multiple keys, it will find one that works and it will find it. How to get free subscribers might be interesting, but I don't think so. It's in Arabic as well, which I don't understand. So that's not going to be any good for me. This one about keyword research might be interesting. 5 tips. It takes a bit of time to go through this, but it's worth to do it once you do it. Okay, so I can pull this stuff in here as well. Now here's what's important. Okay, what I can do here is I can right click on any of the results in here. Okay, any of these, and I can click here to send to channel spy. Again, that's my API, and it's refreshed. There we go, we've got an API that worked. And here's what I can do, I can sort this out now by the views. So basically, in a matter of seconds, I'm finding out exactly what people are watching. This is real traffic data, okay? This is the difference. We're not guessing, we're not thinking about Pinterest, which one has got the traffic and which one hasn't, okay? We're seeing immediately which one has got the traffic. Now, there can be multiple reasons for that. Maybe they've got a really good headline, maybe they've got a really appealing thumbnail, etc. But this is real traffic data, okay? It's not search engine optimization keyword tool that will tell you that it's going to get approximately 2,900 searches per month. It's actually telling you, hey, this guy got 610,000 views in a year from this video. Okay, so then you can go and reverse engineer. Well, how the hell did he do that? Okay, how did that work for him? What was the main factors? When you're looking at this, you see how long that title is. You think, wow, isn't that title too long? You're learning stuff all the time when you're going through this. Okay, all those kind of stuff you can figure out. So this one, SEO for beginners. Okay, that's kind of interesting. WordPress SEO tutorial. So if you're in the SEO niche like me, then here's a good thing, you know, that for me to be able to go and find out immediately. Top 10 on-page SEO techniques. There's a checklist. Straight away, there's a checklist. I wouldn't take just from him, but you've got things here you can see that people are responding to. Okay, all of these top ones here, up to here, are all in the last year. Look at this, all in the last year. Okay, in combination, he's got like 610,000, 266,000, 145,000 actual views. There's no bullshit there at all. Okay, here's another thing that we can do. We can come back into the playlist builder. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this one here to clone existing playlist. And I'm going to put in here YouTube SEO to the search. What it's doing is going to go and look for other people who have playlists, other playlists, sorry, around that topic. Okay, so you can see here, Neil Patel has 10 playlists about ranking YouTube videos like a pro. Okay, I can click here, I can open up, and I can see what those videos are. I can take some of them if I want to, or I can take all of them. Okay, and I can take that, and I can add that into my workboard and recreate his playlist, okay, exactly as it is. I can rebuild his playlist. Now have a look up here. He's had like 19,000 hits actually on the playlist. This is not video views, that's people actually went into the playlist. This one here has 1.4 million, okay, but it's in Spanish, so it's not good to me. Let's sort this out by the viewers. Okay, let's come down. Brian Dean channel, he's got 28,000. Let's do a separate one. Let's clear this, actually give you a better idea, because I'm just down within the SEO niche. Let's do another one. I'll put in here for recipes. And hopefully we're going to see here some that have got like millions of views actually on the playlist. And we can simply come in here and we can import that, and we can start to build that same playlist that's already proven to be successful. Okay, and what you can do then is you can put some advertising in between, some short videos, like 30-second videos you can get done on Fiverr.com, Fiverr at a time, for ClickBank products. So that's how you can use that. But what's important here is you can see, you know, what's really popular for that particular niche. Let's clear that again. Let's do another one for diet. Let's see what comes up. And you can use this as well for your checklist ideas to get some ideas. Keto diet basics. Let's see. Detox plans, all that kind of stuff. Actually, let me come back again to recipes. Something I should have covered there, I think. Because it's easier to see. It's a broader term. It's a much broader term. Let's do this again. Okay. If I sort this by the views. Okay, so what's popular? Korean recipes, Indian recipes, microwave mug recipes. Incredible. Okay, coming down. The last time I did this, I found for snack recipes, and I found for fast casserole recipes or something like that. That can give you an idea of, you know, just what people are looking for. Like the mentality of people these days, everybody's in a hurry. They're looking for the quick and easy, whether it's a snack instead of a proper meal, whether it's a quick way to cook so that they can do stuff really fast. Okay, so you can get some good ideas from this because they are playlists, and playlists are what? Essentially, it's a list of items. Okay, you can use LeadBlasta to be able to create something very similar. Okay, I might even put in that we can actually make like video playlists. I don't know if we can or not. I'll ask if we can get that done or not, without confusing the software, without taking it too far that other people just don't know what the hell it's for, because that's what happens if you complicate it sometimes. But you can get some great ideas here. Okay, you can do this in any niche. That's a good way to do that. So that's basically what I use for VidCurate for, but it's also great for being able to curate playlists, really good quality playlists for stuff that you use for yourself, like personally, you know, that I do it for. I've got a 8-month-old son now. He likes watching the children's stuff, so I get some episode of Teletubbies and stuff, and I put it in there, and I can save it while I'm in here. Then when I'm sitting with him, I can put it on, and you know, I know that there's a list of them that you can sit and watch, or that you can have in the background while he's playing. So that kind of stuff is handy, very useful tool. One of my better tools, one of the ones that I just, it blows my mind sometimes, the stuff we can get from it. All right, so anyway, any questions? YouTube-based API keys. We have a step-by-step in the VidCurate Alpha thank you page. There's a red button there. I don't have the URL for it right now. Okay, there's a red button there, and it will give you the step-by-step, and it's pretty painless actually. I don't like doing API stuff. I always avoid it. I usually get a virtual assistant to do it, but I had to do it for this one, and it took me about 2 minutes. Okay, there's step-by-step with screenshots because I did it myself. Okay, so you can see exactly how to do it. If you're still stuck, you can ask Tanya to do one for you. Maybe drop her a $5 or something, and she'll do it for you. or tenor or something like that, she will do it. Anyway, she's good at that kind of stuff. Right, okay, so some updates that we got last night that's probably not showing yet. I need to go actually into the Chrome page. If I click on remove from Chrome, and then I click on add again. Okay, let's see if it's, yeah, no, it has to go through a manual review, I think, and it's not here yet. Let me try this. That automated redirect is pretty cool. That's the fastest funnel I've ever seen. We should have social share buttons down here. Now, the thing about the social share buttons is when you're in LeadBlasta, okay, you can see the social links. What you want to do is you want to force people to reshare your own content. You want to do your own sharing first. Okay, I've asked them to make this better, but for now it's still okay to use. Let me just show you. If I click on this, this will take you to my tweet here. Copy link to tweet. That doesn't seem right. Let me try that one more time. What I want them to do is to retweet. Okay, I need to get them to try this again. What I want them to do is to retweet my tweet. Okay, so that when you post something, it's getting reshared. It's far more valuable than getting, you know, like we used to do with the IFTTT stuff back in 2014, 2015 kind of thing. We used to, you know, do like 300 or 400 Twitter posts. That's not the best way to do this. Social signals today can be more powerful if you're getting retweets and reshares. Okay, it builds your brand as well. It gives you a little bit more sort of branding power, etc. as well. But what we want to do is we want to force the reshare. So I need to get my coder to try this one again. That's exactly what we've been trying to do there. Maybe he didn't fully understand that, but I'll see it once it's actually in the app. I had to submit the app again into the App Store. So it's waiting for a manual review. And when it's had that manual review, what will happen is it will automatically open with your video open, okay? You will have social signals down, or social sharing buttons down here, but you have to tell the software what the URL is that you want to be shared, okay? So that people can share the same link. Okay, what else was done? Let me just come and see. I'll just scroll up a little bit. He sent me some screenshots, etc. So I need to go through them. Okay, so this is a screenshot he sent me. You will see that once you update your apps, you will have these here, social signals. I wanted like a black bar here with them icons, and it's something that we can work on the sort of cosmetic designs and stuff a little bit later once we got more of the features done. But we're making progress anyway. That's the main thing right now. Let's see what else he's got here. And the accordion, yeah, okay. In LeadBlasta, when you're doing your categories, I asked them to make these categories all close except for the one that you're working on, okay? So there's only one open at one time, and the others will be closed. And it's less distracting. For me, it's just easier, okay? I just want one of them open at a time, and the others closed. Okay, so that's the small things like that. What he's working on next, I've told him to create the banner maker. We'll get the banner maker created, and then we might look at doing some split testing with it, but it's not going to be priority to make the split testing first. Okay, we will get the banner maker made so that you can have a choice of background colors, you can have a choice of font, stuff like that. Okay, you can put underline, not underline, that kind of stuff, bold or not bold, just basic but these are good. These are actually going to convert. Okay. We had in the past few days some analytics building. Okay, and you can see here my push notifications. I need to work on them. I need to improve them. Okay, you can see I'm not getting that many clicks. Okay, that was for YouTube SEO bundle, I think. People weren't interested in. That's okay, but it can let us know that that push notification didn't really resonate with the audience. Give them something different. Okay, use it for being able to sort of get to know you better, give them some good tips and stuff. Say, hi, I've done a new video, done a new case study, check this out, and they'll like you for it because you're sharing some stuff they don't get anywhere else. Okay, so you can see some basic information here as well. When you see your email subscriber count, you may have a situation where you have overlap, okay, because you have got more than one app that somebody is signing up for, or they might be logging in from different computers, okay. So for example, I might log into the Chrome extension from this computer, and then I might do it from a laptop, another laptop. I might do it from a desktop computer, etc., etc. So sometimes you might have an overlap. Your numbers here will look higher than what you will find within your autoresponder. So you can see here I've got 509, but if I go into SendFox, it's probably 447. Let's just refresh. Let's see. 449. It's a difference because there is overlap, okay, where people are forced to give the email more than one time. Okay, they might even have opted out, then the next time they come in, they need to opt in again. Okay. All right, so I think we covered everything I need to cover today. What I've showed you here, you have enough there to go and plan out a really, really easy and a very good high converting app. Okay, so you got enough there. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. That's the real message here. You don't need to. Okay, and you've got the links that it can take you to the exact results I was showing you as well. I've put in my own results in here, so you can find, like, for YouTube SEO, just change the keywords to suit you. Any questions? Put some screenshots in here as well. You can see some ideas that I got from Google, etc. What I would say was, don't think too much about the Google results as much as the popularity of the topic. So if you can see things like the YouTube views, that gives you real traffic data. That shows you real popularity of a topic. Okay. If we could do the same with Pinterest, that would be really good. If we could do the same with Quora, it would be really good. The nearest we've got to that would be Adwords Suggestions, which will tell us on Facebook and Pinterest the shares. Okay, this is very, very good actually. Okay, you can get some good ideas here. I mean, that is from the free one as well, the free version. You can get good enough information. And the Udemy as well. Again, we got real information here as well that we can work with for Udemy. Where is it? Here. And you can sort these as well by newest. You can sort it by the most reviewed. This guy's got like 1,500 reviews. YouTube marketing, how to get 1 million views. And that you can, if you don't have any of your own case studies, how to get 1 million YouTube views, which I don't, you can go and reverse engineer what other people are doing. Pick up the tips. Get a VA to watch the videos and make some bullet points. Okay. Here's the thing about YouTube, it's really quick and easy to be able to grab some information from there. Okay, so if I go into, just choose this video here. Looks like my computer resources are draining. Okay, he's not speaking in English, I don't think. This guy here, Daryl.
Hey everyone, this is your.
Okay, when the video is playing on YouTube, you've got these 3 dots down here. You see that? You can click on that, and you can click on Open Transcript. Okay, and now when he starts talking,
chubby but yet adorable YouTube expert.
You can see all this here.
Now, I was just
You can get rid of the
on
timestamp.
the importance of utilizing.
Get rid of the timestamp, and you just copy all of that. Okay, you can just grab it all, just copy all of it. Do it within here. You have to scroll down to the bottom, and you can just take like this. There you go. You've taken this transcript, and you can pick out the keywords, etc., and find your way around. That's basically what we can do there. And this can give you, some ideas for what he's talking about in his video. If you don't want to sit through a whole video, but you want to get a VA to go through this, and say to them, go and find out what he's talking about. What is his top 10 tips? If the video is top 10 tips, or top 5 YouTube SEO hacks, whatever it might be, you can tell them, like, there's 5 SEO hacks in here. Watch the video. Also, format this into a small kind of readable Google Doc article on a Google Doc for me. You can use that for your description, or partly for your description as well. Okay, it'll save you some time, and that works really well. Google slide link is locked. Okay, let me just check. It shouldn't be locked. Let me just come back in here. Only people added can open this later. Anyone with the link. My apologies, I didn't know that. Okay, let's try that again. All right, that should work now. Okay, if you guys got any questions, let me know. Yeah, okay, that worked. Good. Okay, so you should have no problem now to be able to go and find topics. It's just super easy. It's nothing hard. Start with Udemy. Really start with Udemy, and start with YouTube and Udemy, where you've got real traffic stats, where you've got real data to work with, and Adwords Suggest as well. Udemy is free to check. YouTube is free to check. Adwords Suggest is free to check. That was a free version of Adwords Suggest I'm using here. I have problems to get credit cards from Thailand accepted into these sites, and the sites won't take them. It's Thai banks put restrictions and stuff like that. You need to go to the bank and get approvals and all that kind of stuff. So I wish they would use let you pay with the PayPal, so you could do that. But anyway, this is just really easy stuff. That's free information here from Neil Patel. Okay. Udemy free information, YouTube free information. You can do a lot more if you've got tools like VidTech Alpha, VidCurate Alpha. There's a whole bunch you can do here. There's different stuff, but I won't go into that. This is not the time for that. But you can see how you can build it out, how we can kickstart traffic, okay, for want of a better term. If you ever have a situation where, and I'm actually thinking to do this for the apps where, okay, let me come back a bit. There's a guy on YouTube, a guy called Paul Murphy. He has, you probably saw me cover him in some videos before. Kind of blew my mind when I saw it. He has a strategy that works really well for him. Let me just cover it really quickly. If you've seen it before, my apologies, but I just want to cover it really quickly because I feel it's really important, okay? I'm going to type in here Kartra review. Okay, and when I come into Kartra review, you're going to see always there's a, for kind of review keywords with any internet marketing product, you've almost always got carousel, video carousel. This is Paul Murphy here, passive income ladder. I'm going to click on this video.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Paul.
Right, have a look at this guy. Have a look at some of his videos. He will show you his earnings in real time, where he's earning like 50,000 sometimes in a day. Okay, not joking, absolutely not joking. Seriously, go and have a look at it. This is not BS. This is not even my course or product or anything like that. But what he's doing, what he attributes to being able to do that well, is this here. You see that? he's interlinking all his videos in here. Now it kind of goes against what I do for my kind of rank attack SEO strategy, where I'm ranking web pages with video views. But once I've ranked a web page with my video views and I've kickstarted the campaign, then I'm kind of free to do this kind of stuff as well. Okay, and we've actually built a tool to do this automatic that saves time. And I did it because I saw what he is doing. Now, if you go and have a look at his videos on his channel, in fact, let's go and have a look. Let's go into vid create. I'll do this just quickly, guys. Sorry, I know it's late there. I just want to show you, it's really interesting. And we can see what kind of products that he has been promoting. Okay, if I just come into playlist builder. Oh, let's just set create. Wrong button here. Let me just create a new project. And I'll call this one, just for speed, Carter with the cap lock the wrong way around. Don't matter, let's just do this quickly. Select the account I want to work with, I'll choose that one for now. Okay, so I've got a new project. Well, by the way, when you've created this, you see the stuff you can do with this. This is incredible. If I want to optimize my playlist here, I can click here to find the tags being used by all of the videos, and I can choose the ones that actually fit my content. Okay, you don't want to grab any tags. You don't even want to grab the most popular. You want to grab the ones that really fit your content, so you can get tags instantly. Okay, now if I want to put in the list of the items in the playlist, you can see here there's like 40 or 50 videos here. Click on this and there we go. Okay, all 40, 50 are there. Okay, and once you click on save, it will go and update inside whatever channel you've assigned that to. Now, once that has been done, I'm going to stop this actually. I don't want to do it right now. Once that has been done, what you will see is, actually I've got passive income ladder guy here. Interesting. You will see some extra options come in here, so you can do social sharing, send to on the wire, send to rank checker, etc. We can do RSS syndication. And you can do translate as well. This is interesting. Click on translate. Okay, come over here to bulk update, select all the languages, and you can click up there. And what it does is, in the background, it translates the metadata. Okay, the title, the tags, the description, etc. in all of these different languages. And this is a feature within YouTube. It doesn't actually change anything on your YouTube video. But what it does is it sits in the background. So if somebody's typing in Portuguese for keywords that you are ranking for, they can find you, okay, just because you have that translation. Really powerful stuff. We can do like hashtags as well. So this is the channels that I've used within this playlist. You can just double click on that and it will, or just click on it, and it will add those in there as well. Okay, so you've got some channel hashtags as well. This will help you for related videos and that kind of stuff. You're just associating yourself with that. Anyway, let's come back in here. So passive income ladder, what I want to do, come over here, I'm going to right click, I'll send it to Channel Spy, and we can go and see straight away what he's been promoting. And you can see the recent ones that he's been promoting as well. Okay, so you can see this is sorted by, is it sorted by anything? Let's do by published date. Groove pages, groove cell, groove pages. Let's come down. Kartra is a big one. And when you start to watch his videos, actually, if you have a look and dig into his channel, he's got some examples of what he's promoting, and he will show you as well his earnings, and his earnings are really, really huge. High ticket affiliate program, 21,400 for just one sale, that kind of thing. Have a look at this guy. He's actually very, very interesting. He's quite likable as well when you watch his videos as well. He seems like very approachable, etc. The idea here is, the reason I wanted to cover this Okay, we can do the same with the checklist, what he's doing here. There is no reason why you cannot go over to Fiverr.com. In fact, I've got a guy, if you remind me in the next webinar, I will get the guy contact details. He's on Fiverr.com, okay? And he will make videos from your checklist, okay? So you can give him a checklist like this and say, like, make me a video from this, okay? So it's not going to be a video like this. It's going to be something that is created with sort of animated text and some background sliding images in the background. So what you can do is you can basically use those videos for doing like the rank attack SEO method where we're doing the CTR clicks, okay? With the CTR clicks, we're getting high retention video views. And we can use that for all of those 10 videos, or you can just record a video yourself talking, okay? A lot of people, they don't like to record the videos. I get it, I understand it. It's not an easy thing to do, but if you can do it, it's going to be a lot better. And what you can do is you can do a video for every single one of your checklists, and you can combine them in here. Now he attributes this for driving all of the traffic that he gets to promote affiliate promotions. And have a look at how he's doing it. It's basically very simple. And you can do the same thing as well, only you're doing this for your checklist. Now I had, let me show you this. It's kind of gone a little bit sideways, but it's kind of important as well, so you can grasp just what we've got here. Because I was trying to create a system that we could use, that I could use, exactly for this, where it was really complicated, and it never got started because it was so complicated. And I'm going to show you why, so that you can see where is the workflow here. Okay, here we go. This is just one of them. In fact, I've got so many of these. I studied again and tried to simplify it multiple times. Okay, so here I've got my steps: creating categories, creating different types of videos I was going to create, creating funnels, the tools I would need to use to be able to do it. Okay, beyond the funnels, the autoresponders and stuff like that, setting up WordPress. And let me tell you what I was actually doing here. Okay, in very simple terms, what I was doing was getting YouTube videos that are really popular, okay, or have like how-to kind of content, okay, like how to rank your video #1 in Google, or page 1 in Google. And you would take that video and you would get the transcript from the video. And I have guys on Fiverr.com that will do it from as little as $2 per article, that they will reformat that, okay? Because when you get it, it's not formatted. You can use tools to do this. You can use tools like Content Gorilla, okay, to do that. And you can put it into a website and then have the guy from Fiverr.com come into your website and he will reformat. You've got anything from like people will do it for $2 to $5 to $10. Some people want $50 to do it, okay? You can find the people who do that kind of stuff. You just, you know, place an order and say, look, I'm looking for someone to do that. But here's the problem with that. They are not that reliable at $2 per article, as I found out. I paid $50 for 25 to get done. I don't think we finished yet, and it's been like 4 months. Okay. And there's a lot of work, because once that's been done, you need to go and optimize that blog post. Okay, you need to go and optimize that page. You have to wait for traffic, and then you want to put in some kind of opt-in form. So you're going to have to put some kind of call to action in there. And what are we doing all that for at that point? If I have done that, if I found the videos and I paid someone to reformat the transcript, okay, and then I formatted the blog post, and then I've optimized the blog post, and then I put some call to action in there, what have I achieved so far? What would my goal be at that point? It would be to collect an email. That's really, I haven't put any call to action to buy anything. My call to action at that stage is going to be collect an email so that I can remarket to them again. If I put a call to action to buy something, chances are they're just going to skip away and I'll never see them again. Okay. If I put a call to action to collect an email, then I've got a chance to see them again. I can remarket to them. All of that work to get to the point that we can do with LeadBlasta by at what point? The second click. Okay, the first click is coming from the search engines that we know that we can get rankings for really quick. And the second click is to actually give you the email. So we skipped all of that. And I'm thankful because I had to do this. I can honestly, I've got like 4 or 5 of these, and I've got multiple times that I've tried to rewrite this. I've tried to write it vertically, horizontally, tried to make it simpler, tried to make that picture work. I knew this would be something that I could use when you're doing that kind of series of stuff. Okay, and the way that Paul does it is very, very simple. He just goes and finds from a keyword research tool, or maybe he researches YouTube, what people are asking about a specific product. So say, for example, it's about ClickFunnels. Let's go and have a look at keyword keg and we'll find it out. Okay, keyword keg. And we'll put in here for ClickFunnels. And you will see basically how he's doing this kind of thing. And this is not the best way to promote ClickFunnels, by the way. If anybody wants to promote ClickFunnels, ask me first what is the best way, because I looked into doing that the other day. I decided I'm not going to do it myself. But if you want to, I will show you what I was going to do. But anyway, this is the way that Paul would do it, and it works for him. Okay, he would put in some kind of search and he would find what people are actually searching for. Okay, you see here ClickFunnels prices. Now let's go and have a look at his video. Kartra pricing, Kartra versus ClickFunnels. He has gone with the keyword research approach, and he's found what people are looking for, like what is ClickFunnels, 2,400 search volume, and he's gone in there and he's created a video about it. Okay, that kind of thing. That's his approach from what I can see anyway. I haven't watched this course. I'm just reverse engineering the guy. It's not that hard if you know what you're looking for. But here's the thing, we can do that. We can do that. We can do exactly that with these extensions, and we know that we can get rankings for them. So if I want to do something about ClickFunnels and I want to do it with Paul's approach, which is like what people are searching for, like what is ClickFunnels and does ClickFunnels have an affiliate program, and you put your second tier affiliate link in there and all that kind of stuff. Review of ClickFunnels where you can put in your video. Lead pages versus ClickFunnels, you could do something there. You would have to figure out how to do it, but you could. You do like pros and cons and stuff like that. That is the way that he would approach it. Okay, and you can do that, and you know that you can go ranking very, very quickly. Okay, without having to do huge amounts of work. So what he is doing here, you can replicate in the same way. Where you can use, if you want to use the video, but you can do it with the checklist as well. With one checklist, you can do that. You could have 10 different small videos that are linking into the checklist, is what I'm trying to get to. That's what I'm trying to, that's where I'm leading to, where you could have short videos that's covering these, all linking to the same checklist. Okay, so you've got multiple traffic coming in. Okay, taking it further, if you've got 10 videos of about 3 minutes each, okay, which is what you want to do, then you can come in to do something like the day-day system, the day-day traffic system, where we are doing like dollar per day campaigns. These dollar per day campaigns, they're costing 1 cent cost per view. So if I'm spending $1 per day at 1 cent cost per view, and we will cover this in detail later, we will even set one up in real time later, then that's 100 views per day per video. Okay, so if you've got 10 videos, you're spending $10 per day. That's 1,000 video views per day. That is really, really, good targeted traffic if you got your keyword targeting properly done. Okay, take that over a week, and that's 7,000 views in a week. So you're talking about 30,000 views in a month, targeted views that you can send there. So if this is working so well for him just with the SEO traffic, then think how we could use this. If we can multiply what he's doing, if we could take what he's doing, grasp the idea, and multiply it, we can, turn the traffic on. In other words, using the same strategy as what he's got, we can send more traffic. Okay, using the same concept that he has here, and that is how we can do that. Okay. Powerful stuff. Really, really, really powerful stuff. So anyway, I think I think we can probably finish now. We've probably gone for quite some time. If you got any other questions, then keyword keg, Keith. Okay, keyword keg. Let me just cover this. Okay, here's the thing about keyword keg that I like, is that you can put up to 10 keywords in here. So I can put in here ClickFunnels, Kartra, Kartra. What's the other ones that are kind of similar? Put in that one from Seo Tags. That's a great little tool, by the way. I'm going to buy the agency version of that, because if I can use the agency version with LeadBlasta, it will give us an extra sort of dimension for LeadBlasta as well. Yeah, Convertry, that's a great one. Let's see what else. Build it all. Sure, there's more. There's that one from Neil, Kivio or something like that, Clavio. I can't remember what he called it. He called it some really strange name. I don't know why he called it that strange name. Anyway, I'll just do this. But what you can do is you can put in multiple keywords. I think you can put up to 10. Okay, that's one of the advantages. The second advantage is that we can come in here and we can choose which APIs, basically the search engines. And I keep basically using the same ones, which are Yahoo, YouTube, Bing, and Google. Okay. If you want to dig deeper, like for e-com, you've got eBay, you've got Alibaba, etc., Amazon. Okay, I don't use this. I don't do e-com for those kind of products. And here, the result types we can do like questions, buyer intent. You just choose the ones that you want. If you don't want alphabetical, you don't use it. If you want alphabetical, you can put it in. Okay, and this is good as well if you want to do things like get a list of questions like really fast, just very, very quickly. You can go and get a whole bunch of questions that people are asking about these 5 tools. And that's going to give you straight away some ideas for doing your checklist. Okay, so that's a quick and easy way to do that. The other thing is that we can come into the filters in here and click on add a new filter. Right now, if you're going to do things like a video to support your Chrome extension, like I did with the case study, then we can come in here and say, okay, I'm looking for keywords that have got videos on page 1 of Google. I think this is for page 1. Okay, they've got videos on Google. Usually there will be a video on page 1 if they have. You can click on apply, and it will get rid of all of those ones that don't have them. Okay, so you can see now we've got 182 keywords left. From this, what you can do is you can start to see some ideas for similar kind of sounding keywords or very, very tight related keywords. So prices and pricing. Okay, so we want to use both of these tags when we're optimizing our Chrome store page, especially if we're creating the video. We want to be using both of these in the tags. Okay, come down a little bit more and you will get some more ideas. Affiliates and affiliate, what are ClickFunnels alternative. Even that, I mean, that could be really, really, really good keyword to make money with, ClickFunnels alternative. A lot of people don't have $300 a month to spend, especially now with the lockdown. There's a lot of people, there's millions of people lost their jobs in America. It must be the same in UK. I don't know the figures for UK, but you know, looking at other countries that managed okay, like Germany, don't seem to be affected too badly. There's probably a whole bunch of other countries that don't, but I know that UK and USA have been affected really badly. They're losing a lot of people's lives and they're losing a lot of people's jobs. So, you know, that's 2 big markets being taken out where a lot of people would be buying from for your affiliate promotions. You need to bear that in mind. So these kind of keywords right now could be really actually very, very lucrative. So you could promote ClickFunnels. He sells at $40. You make a $20 commission, but $40 they pay one time. And it's actually very, very flexible tool. If you watch his video, which I was trying to tell people on the email, check out this video, really check out the video, really go and look at the video. It's actually really good. It's fantastic what he's selling there for $40. It's incredible. And it's a script that you can put anywhere you want. The difference between ClickFunnels and his script is that The ClickFunnels will update in real time any changes and any things that they do, okay? That's the real advantage of ClickFunnels. What Cyril will probably do is he will come out with a 2.0 version, and then a 3.0 version, and then a 4.0 version, and he probably has all that already planned, okay? So he'll go and sell a couple of thousand front-end copies of that, and when the 2.0 comes out, they can buy it again. And when the 3.0 comes out, they can buy it again. That's probably what he's doing there. But it's still very good even right now what it's doing for 40 bucks instead of $300 a month. Yeah, very, very good. So this is where you can actually make some good money. Okay, let's come back into the filtering again. We can put even more. So if you're doing, for example, for local marketing, then you can put in for local listings and click on apply. Probably you won't find any for ClickFunnels for local marketing, but you can see what we're trying to do, okay? So you got that option here. Has a featured snippet, yeah. Let's click on that. And here are 1,379 keywords that I've got featured snippet. So that's the beauty of Keyword Keg. You got a lot of power in there, and you got a lot of flexibility between that and Adwords Suggestions. If you can get a tool like SEMrush or SEMrush, however you pronounce it, or Ahrefs or SEPstat, for example, those are good to have as well. If you can have that kind of trifecta, then it's very good. Longtail Pro is still very good as well. But from all of them right now, I'd probably use Keyword Finder when I'm looking for actual keyword research, when I'm looking for keywords. If I'm looking for topic research, it's probably going to be Adwords Suggestions, just easy. But you can do the same topic research with the Udemy and the YouTube. YouTube is, look how fast that was to go and research. I can take apart this guy's channel in literally 2 clicks. It tells me everything I want to know. I did this for Neil Patel the other day as well. That was an interesting one. Neil Patel, let's see if we got him in here. Because Neil does a lot of research, okay? He's let's see if we can find YouTube SEO tips. Playlists. I haven't done that one yet. Okay. KGR. That's all Ahrefs. Where's Neil? Here's the thing about Neil Patel. Okay. He has a team that focus just on content marketing. Neil Patel has made millions of dollars from content marketing. Okay. These checklists that we are building, that is content marketing. It's a different format of content marketing, but essentially it is content marketing. And in many ways is much, much better for a lot of people than reading a big, huge blog post that's got like 3,000 words in it, okay? But Neil has built multiple companies that have, you know, taken off into 6 figures per month, etc., from content marketing. He understands the value of it, but also he's very, very, very experienced at it as well. He has systems, he has teams that do nothing but content marketing, okay? He has 3 people that I'm aware of, because I watched the video that he mentioned it, but I don't know how old that video was, where he did mention he's got 3 people, and all they do is content marketing. And what they will do a lot of the time is they will go in and find other keywords that they are other people are ranking for, and start to add those keywords into the content. Now this can be done really easily with these checklists, Chrome Store pages. So you see some other keywords. Say for example, let's go and do a live example right now. If I do in here YouTube SEO tags, okay, it's a topic that people ask about when they're talking about YouTube SEO, okay. Taxis, okay, let's put this thing on here. I hate these things. Okay, so YouTube SEO tags. I'll come into my keyword ideas. Right, SEO tags for YouTube, YouTube SEO tags for YouTube videos, YouTube SEO tags generate, all of that. I could take all of these, it's giving me immediately keywords that we can use. Let's try it without the plural. And those I can sprinkle, those keywords I can actually go and sprinkle. Okay, they're not huge search volumes, but you get the idea. You can do this in any topic, even small aspects of a topic. So what I've done in here over the past few days I think yesterday I updated sort of FAQs where I've found questions from the people also ask. I won't do it like this again. We will cover it when we come to some other part of the webinars. Okay, so I've taken some information from the FAQs and I filled in the answers myself. Okay, so any of these, you can take any of these and you can put it into like Adwords Suggestions, get those closely related terms, and then you can sprinkle them about. So if you have little sections like this, like how to do YouTube tags, then you're going to make sure you got all of them keywords in there. Last time I did that, there was, let me see if YouTube tag, maybe I've done it wrong. There was about 20 of them. Just try one more time. Because some of them had quite decent search volume. I remember doing this one exactly, yeah. So you got like YouTube tag generator, YouTube tag videos. There's a whole bunch of keywords with a whole bunch of traffic. And we know that we can get rankings with this. Can you see the power of that? And that's just for that one little section. This is where we're going to go when we get to the optimization stuff for the on-page optimization. So if we have a section here about YouTube tags, for example, then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to sprinkle these in that section. And will I expect to get rankings? Hell yeah, because it's just working. If we don't get rankings, what do we do? Video Tag Alpha. Kickstarted. Status of Longtail Pro. Keith, Longtail Pro is still working very, very well. Really well. Okay. It's just different. They all got their own different advantages. Let's show you Longtail Pro. What we're doing in here. I'll show you how I use it, really use it. Is when we can take a bunch of keywords. If I'm doing it like a combination, if I've got all these keywords here and I've saved them into a keyword list, then I can export my keywords, okay? Put them into a PDF or whatever, and then we can import them into, let's find another one here. I'll get any from YouTube SEO so I can keep in the same topic. Got YouTube advertising. Okay, let's just do YouTube advertising for speed. Okay, you can take all the keywords that you got from other keyword tools and you can put them in here. You can put 200 at a time. If you use the manual keywords, you can put up to 200 and click on retrieve. And it's going to pull those in here as well. Now, once you have started to pull them in, right, and you start to sort them by the volume, sort it by the volume first, so the highest is first, okay? And then you can come in and click on this section here that says get 20 AdWords suggestions. Click on like this and find the ones that are relevant, only the ones that are relevant. And the reason why you want to start with the ones with the highest volume is because this will change in real time really quickly. If it's got like keywords with more volume and you go to start clicking on some of these and you actually accidentally click on the wrong one because it reordered itself because something else came in that's got a higher search volume. So don't try to do it when you've got this sort of least search volume, put it to the highest and it won't move so much, okay? And you can just go ahead and click, okay, the ones that work, like YouTube monetization. Okay, let's come down, YouTube advertising, how to monetize YouTube. So you see how quickly that changed there? So I clicked the wrong one. You can but this is where it's very, very good, okay? Also, the filtering in here is awesome. You know, you can do the filtering for multiple things that you want to do. You don't have a way to find the ones that's got page one videos and stuff like that, like Keyword Keg does. But you can take the Keyword Keg ones that have got the page one videos, then put it into Longtail Pro and dig for more keywords, okay, and get some more ideas, stuff like that. Longtail Pro is still good. It's still very, very good. It's top tool. They've just got different advantages. Adwords Suggest is good because it will give you the backlinks of and it'll give you some Content Explorer stuff. It's like an all-in-one SEO tool that he's trying to build here, which is pretty cool. From a guy who, with his experience, that's very, very cool. It's definitely worth paying the money for it. Keyword Keg gives you that flexibility. Longtail Pro, it still goes and finds keywords you wouldn't think about. That's what Longtail Pro does. That's what's special about Longtail Pro. It will find other keywords that you don't think about. So they're all good in their own way. Which one you want to purchase? I would suggest if you're going to purchase anything, get Adwords Suggest. Okay, I don't have an affiliate link. Next, I would suggest get Keyword Keg, and they don't have an affiliate program. So honestly, that's what I would get. I wouldn't worry about the Long-Tail Pro. Between these two, you're okay. Even just Adwords Suggest, you're okay. Really, and that will work for you. If I had to choose just one to work with, probably I would take, I don't know, it would be between Keyword Keg and Adwords Suggest. For me, probably Keyword Keg, because I want to find the ones that's got videos on page one, because I still believe that system that Paul has done with a little bit of tweaking can explode, and it's something I really want to play around with. So for me, it would be Keyword Keg, because also with the Adwords Suggest, you can do quite a lot with the free version. So Keyword Keg at $40 a month seems good, but with the Adwords Suggest, he's also got extra features in there as well. You can do SEO audits for your own site as well, and it will crawl every page on your website, and it will come up and tell you what's wrong and how to fix it as well. So it's got major advantages that way as well for Adwords Suggest. I guess, you know, it depends what your goals are. Anyway. All right, guys, I think we can probably finish now. Okay, so tomorrow, what we will do, I think we will start to build an app. We will start to curate our content and start to build an app. Building an app doesn't need to start in the actual app itself. Okay, it doesn't need to start in the app itself. You can start an app just with a very simple Google document. I'm sorry, I'm pausing here because I'm looking for the way that I did mine, the last one, or the first ones that I used to do. And I had a system on a Google document that I used. Okay, I thought I had it open. No, I don't have it yet. Okay, what you can do is just do like a simple Google Doc, and you can have like different rows, etc. So for example, let's just pull this one over. Just very simple terms in the red at the top, the headlines, these are your categories, okay? And underneath, you just put in your items, okay? And if you want to put in the bullet points and stuff, well, if you know your topic, you know what you want to do. If not, then just use a sticky note or something like that at the side, and you can just take quick notes, quick bullet points that you will understand enough, so that when you go to build your checklist out, then you know you can understand what you've written and kind of shorthand for yourself. That's basically how I started to do this. I used to do like this and then give it to the guy who built it, and I would pay like anything between $50 and $90 a checklist, okay, at that time. That just shows you that the advancement of doing this into LeadBlasta is something incredible, okay. Yeah, the last thing I wanted to cover as well, I forgot, I kind of got distracted again. The updates, what he's working on now. I've asked him to integrate Twilio so that we can do SMS marketing. I've asked him to look at how we can integrate with ManyChat so that we can do Facebook Messenger marketing, okay? Traffic. That's what we're trying to do, okay? If you get any other ideas for traffic, then we will try to do it. The social stuff, I want him to do slightly different, so that it is the reshares, but the reshares to be done like with images and stuff like that. So if we're going to do something like export the checklist into an infographic format, for example, and post into Pinterest, or if we're going to export just an image into Pinterest that says like, go and check out my new checklist, then it's going to be in the sizes that Pinterest wants, okay? And what we can do for that is we can take the sizes that you get from the SEO tools in WordPress. So if you go to do some social settings from tools like Rank Math SEO or Yoast SEO, etc., usually they will have a section for the social stuff. where they will actually give you the image sizes and stuff like that, because we can get a lot of traffic from places like Pinterest. Okay, so that kind of stuff I've asked them to upgrade as well. The banner maker as well, so that we can knock out those banners without actually having to go to any image tool, and then we can just do it very, very quickly. And there was something else as well, I can't remember right now. It's gone from now, but those updates are still to come. Then once we have got all this stuff done that I'm happy with, then we will start to build the iOS version and the Android version. Okay, that's what the plans are. All right, guys, I think we can probably finish now. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you got some value from this. All right, see ya.